Good morning, everybody. This is Bannister for Life. Today is Tuesday, April 16th, 2013. And this is Marlene here. I am in upstate New York visiting my dad. He's 83. And my stepmom, who's 75. And I did not bring a scale, a body scale, or a measuring scale. I'm not sure why. I should have, but I didn't. I'm here till Wednesday, so I am following my rules as I always do at home in my own environment, which is protein first, much water, and exercise. I do have the Nike Band, Fuel Band, which I think is great if you guys need tools to use any type of tool you can. The Fitbit, a pedometer from Walmart, a Nike Band if you're a gadget girl. Pretty much anything to keep you motivated so you know that you're reaching your steps for the day. My steps for the day are, I started at 10,000, but I think that's kind of low for me. So I'm doing 12,000. On a good day, I usually hit 14. So 12 seems to be pretty good so that I'm getting over that 10 and knowing that I can at least get in a good moderate exercise for the day. Yesterday, though, I forgot to put on my Nike Fuel Band, and my parents don't go anywhere. Obviously, he's 83, my dad, and so he kind of likes to sit on the computer, show me a lot of pictures, and not do much of anything. So, number one, I forgot to put my Fuel Band on, and number two, I was sitting in the house up until about 3 o'clock. Even though I was moving around, I wasn't doing any exercise. So I decided to take my son out and play football, play catch. And then I also decided to go, we walked across. Sorry if it's windy, guys. I'm walking early in the morning in upstate New York, and it's I kid you not, maybe 20 degrees. I'm freezing. So anywho, I ended up walking to a high school where they had a dirt track, and I did an hour there while he was playing with another little boy, my son. And then I came back and did 15 minutes on my dad's very manual treadmill. So I did get in 7,000 steps yesterday, under my 10, but it's something. I am eating really great. My parents don't eat a lot of carbs, or they do not eat any unprocessed foods at all. If they have carbs, if they have potatoes or anything like that, it comes out of their garden. All their vegetables come out of their garden. And the only thing they do buy is meat. And their dairy, obviously. So that's what's happening up here in New York, upstate, Plattsburgh. Here's my shirt. I've had it forever. It has bleach marks and stuff all over it. This is where I'm originally from. And a lot of memories. A lot of memories. So I just want to tell everybody that I know that when you go away, even if it's unexpectedly or planned, that there are ways to get around all of your rules, You want to make sure you get your protein first. I don't have a scale, but I'm using very little dishes. I'm still using my same rules that apply at home here. I'm doing protein first. I'm eating no carbs or very little carbs. I'm doing the MyFitnessPal. I'm doing everything that I can do in my sorry guys, it's really cold. I'm doing everything that I could do with my will and my own ways to keep on track. The one thing that I do believe in, I know a lot of people will go on vacation and go away and kind of say, fuck it. I'm not that type of person because I work so hard. I leave my kids and go to the gym. I walk around the city and everybody sees me walking. I just do a lot, and I don't let 1 or 2 days just go by where I've gained. So, I do indulge once in a while. I'll have a treat, but I really do believe that in my efforts Eating low carb and having very little bit of cravings is what helps me the most. If you're not having that ice cream treat, or you're not having those cookies or crackers on a daily basis, then it helps with your cravings so you're not feeling some type of way. Even if you're putting them in your MyFitnessPal or in your journal or whatever you use, those are still carbs going in your body that you have to process back out. It's just not because I'm eating 1,200 calories or 1,500 calories that I'm going to go ahead and lose it because it's part of my calories. That's not how your body works. Your body doesn't say, I've eaten 1,200 calories, I get to lose a half a pound. It's all on the amount of exercise you do. It's all on how your body processes and metabolizes the carbs, the juices, the proteins. And for me, I don't even know. I just know that when I don't eat the big heavy carbs, that works for me. It works for me craving. It works for me losing weight-wise. So I suggest that find what works for you. Find what works for you. So here's an update. I am in New York. It is, I think, 7:30 in the morning, and I am walking. Everybody's asleep at my house. Actually, my dad woke up, but besides that, everybody's sleeping, so they're not missing me. And I am getting in at least an hour of exercise. Why? I'm devoted. This is my life. This is my new lifestyle. This is how I live. NSV. Kind of NSV. You know, my dad's 83 and he's dealing with cancer. He's had 4 different types of cancer. And, on a sidebar, he really does believe because he does his own garden and eats unprocessed foods, that's why he's still 83 and still on this earth. So my stepmother and my father, I walked in and I hadn't seen them since November, I think October, November. And my stepmother says to me, "Oh my Lord, girl, you cannot lose not another pound. You look perfect just the way you are, and you do not need to lose any more," which she actually had stomach cancer and her gallbladder taken out. She's very light. So is my dad. He's underneath 150 pounds. And so in their own way, it was a very, very nice NSV for them to say I look so thin. And I just want to tell everybody out there who are having those issues with people telling them they're too thin. I have those issues on a daily basis. I also know that they are not in my struggle, and that as you are succeeding in life, there are sabotagers that don't even know they're sabotaging your thoughts by saying, "You're too thin, you're too fat, you need to lose more, I don't see the weight loss, you're way too thin, your head's getting big, you're just eating that." So think about it. This is your journey, this is your struggle, you're the captain, and you're the one that has the reins to your journey. You're the one that puts the food in your mouth. You're the one that gets up to exercise. And you're the one that has to live your life. We're born alone, and we pretty much die alone. So my thoughts on a process are, yeah, people have their own agendas and their own compliments and their own concerns about you. But just think about those same people when you were the weight you were at before. Think about those same people who never told you you're overweight and you need help. Think about those same people who, yes, absolutely love you, but never said anything before. Then think about those people who said it's time for you to get help. And those people that are saying you look great, you look awesome. That's what I tend to do. I try to look at that like a motivational tool. And the other thing is, I know that as much support as you can get from the YouTube and Facebook and your family and friends, it's you who has to do the work. Did I really want to get up today? No, I would have loved to lay in bed. But I know that this is my life. I'm dedicated, and this is what I have to do to keep myself healthy. So whatever you have to do today, and P.S., it's raining now, and I have about another 3 miles to walk back. Whatever you have to do today, if it's to walk in the rain, if it's get up to go to the gym, if it's just to eat right, if it's to take a rest day, do what you have to do for your journey, because this is our journeys and no one else's. Have a great day. God bless.